What is up, guys? I'm Spawntrapped here on some more gameplay on Skyrise. I know actually my last video was some gameplay on Skyrise. This is a different gameplay. This is going to be some kill confirmed where my KD is going to be like at a 1.0. But basically we lose the game with like 60 confirms and I have like 30 some of them. It's ridiculous. I had half the team's confirms. The team just wasn't even trying to play the objective. It was terrible. But no map really in the recent Advanced Warfare DLCs has generated more discussion, at least amongst my friends, than Skyrise, because Skyrise, being a remake of High Rise, has been very talked about. We've got multiple videos up actually on the Disarm Esports channel of people playing Skyrise. People are loving Skyrise, but at the same time there's a group of people who are just going to go out there and say this is a quick cash grab because the map's already made, so let's just remake it. That's just a quick cash grab by Activision. Well, you could maybe say that, but I think it's worth it. I like the map, and to me it's a lot of fun. So, like I said, guys, on the Disarm Esports channel that I have up on that top bar, along with the Twitter, we're doing daily uploads. It's been a grind. I'm trying to push Spawntrap to being bi-daily uploads, which I guess would be every other day is basically what I'm saying by bi-daily. I don't even know if that's even a word. But that's kind of my goal with this channel. So what we guys are talking about today is going to be T-rated Call of Duty games. So you're like, well, Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 3, I think Call of Duty 3 was the last one that was rated T. Now the big red one was rated T. There was a variety of PlayStation 2 and I believe a single Xbox 360 Call of Duty game that was rated T. They were all historic ones. They weren't anything futuristic like Advanced Warfare was. But you take a look at Advanced Warfare, I want to bring up something that's a little bit controversial to a lot of people, but the idea kind of faded away, was the lack of blood and gore in Advanced Warfare in the multiplayer. It wasn't simply there. It's going to be coming back in Black Ops 3, but you have to ask yourself, why did they ever take the blood and gore out? Well, there is, a possible theory that in theory they may have taken it out in hopes of decreasing the rating, getting it down to a T rating. Now, of course, zombies wasn't in Advanced Warfare either, at least not initially. They had Exo Survival, which was, kind of the same thing, but I would say less scary, less gory, in my opinion. Now, you could definitely argue that either way. So there's a potential that if you really thought about the fact that there was no zombies, no blood or gore, that the intended audience of Advanced Warfare may have been to get a T rating. Now that's a long shot idea and something that probably would never happen. I mean, the idea of seeing a Call of Duty game that's rated T seems unlikely, but then again, think about Call of Duty Heroes. It's just sitting on the App Store. Any little kid could download it. Now, of course, the obvious other argument is kids are already playing Call of Duty. Does the rating really matter? If Advanced Warfare were, say, rated T, would it really affect the player base? I mean, in reality, would the amount of, squeakers really increase? Would the amount of young kids playing the game really increase? I don't simply think it would matter that much because there's already so many young kids playing the game, and if you want to play the game, you're going to play the game. And if your parents don't want to let you play a game where you're shooting a bunch of people, you're probably not going to play that kind of game. Now, as a kid myself, at least when I was younger, like, 13, I was literally looking up on the internet, games like Call of Duty, games like Battlefield that are rated T, and that was my goal. I would simply buy a game, find a game that was like it, but not nearly as good, and buy it simply because it was rated T. So from a marketing perspective, it really could help. Now, if you're a parent and you're trying to keep your kids off playing Call of Duty, name recognition is there, and you're going to notice that it's a Call of Duty game. You're not going to let your kids play it. So I don't think it really would have mattered. And if there ever was an attempt, and it's a long shot idea, that there was supposed to be a T-rated Call of Duty game, it didn't work out, obviously, and I don't see it working out in the future, especially with Black Ops 3 returning to that gore. So that is my real question for you guys. Do you think the idea of a T-rated Call of Duty game could ever be in the works if, for some reason Activision decided to recognize their younger group of players that definitely do exist that are already playing the game anyways? But that's all I've got for you guys today. I'm Spawntrapped, and I will hopefully be back in another 2 days with another new video. So that's going to be on Thursday. Hopefully you guys will stop by and check that one out, and hopefully I'll have some gameplay that's not on Skyrise, even though, like I said, I am loving Skyrise. I'm going to get the heck out of here, though. I will see you guys in the next video.